In this video, you're going to learn how to not let an opponent get inside your head. Hey there, I'm Eli Straw, mental performance coach and the founder of SuccessStartsWithin.com. When you're facing opponents who maybe are a little intimidating, who you see as better than you, who trash talk a lot, it's very important that you work on not letting them inside your head. When you let another athlete get inside your head or another team get inside your head, you're no longer focusing on yourself. You're focusing on them. You may start comparing yourself a little bit more to them. But to perform your best, you need to be focusing on yourself and your responsibilities. Now, I always like to make things very actionable and easy for you to apply during games. So the way that you can keep yourself focused on yourself is going to be by using a few different tools. One of them is known as performance objectives. Performance objectives are targets that you set for a game that you want to focus on. So imagine that you are starting a game, or the game has already started, and you find yourself thinking too much about your opponent. You find yourself becoming distracted because of who you're facing. The opponent's getting inside your head. What you can do then is remind yourself of your objectives. That's why it's important to have your objectives. They give you something concrete to return your attention onto. So whenever you notice yourself becoming distracted, bring your attention back onto your objectives. Another tool that you can use is a thought-stopping phrase. A thought-stopping phrase is a phrase or a statement that you're going to repeat to yourself whenever you notice yourself becoming distracted. So let's say it's before the game, you're starting to think about your opponent, they're really getting inside your head. You immediately repeat to yourself, stop, let it go, focus on myself. Or something similar that tells you to let go of that thought. It stops that negative thought from happening or the unhelpful thought from happening, and it brings your attention back onto yourself. Then what you can do following that thought-stopping phrase is either begin repeating some more confidence-building self-talk, or you can return your attention back onto your performance objectives like we just talked about. A third tool you can use is some visualization. Now, the first two tools I talked about, performance objectives and a thought-stopping phrase, those you can use in the moment. Now, visualization is something that you're going to use before the performance when you know that you're going to face an opponent who typically gets in your head. This is where we're going to really make sure that you are prepared. The type of visualization that I've seen success with in the athletes that I've worked with is a visualization where you imagine yourself performing against that intimidating opponent or against the opponent who trash talks a lot. You put yourself into the situation where they would normally get inside your head and you would start becoming distracted. Then what you do is you change how you're feeling in that situation. So you're visualizing and you imagine yourself feeling confident and just performing your best. Then what you do is you see yourself perform. See yourself perform well against this opponent who typically gets in your head. The more that you do this, the more confidence you're going to build in your ability to face these opponents who typically have distracted you in the past. So those are three tools that you can use. You use the performance objectives and the thought-stopping phrase in the moment, and then leading into the game, use that visualization to build your confidence in relation to facing those opponents. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I put out new videos each day on sports psychology and mental training. If you're interested in one-on-one mental performance coaching, go ahead and click the link that I've put in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of success in all that you do.